What happens when three buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
What's going on? Welcome into yet another smooth Monday on the Spitballers Podcast.
Going sultry.
So smooth.
So smooth, Andy, Mike, and Jason. Spitballers are back again with another fine episode of the show. We have Would You Rather on the show today, our favorite things, and a spectacular mock draft, the topic of which I shall wait to tell you.
Oh!
I'm not telling you until later.
Surprise, surprise.
Glad I let you finish that sentence because I was about to jump in.
Were you?
I am very excited for this draft.
Well, I'm excited to have the number one pick in this draft. That's all I can say.
I am very envious that you have the number one pick in this draft. Unless you blow it.
Then the pressure is on. You can follow this show, the Spitballers Podcast, over on Twitter at SpitballersPod. The website, SpitballersPod.com. If you want to send in a question for the show, something for us to talk about, something for us to, some sort of nonsense you want to send our direction.
We need to set up a voicemail line.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let people call in and hear the sadness in their voice as
to
they
ask the questions?
Well, when you ask life advice, usually it's not like, "Hey, good news, guys. Should I spend my $1 million on a Lamborghini or a Ferrari? I really need help."
That's the kind of life advice I feel comfortable giving. However.
Also, Lambo. You always got to go with the Lambo.
Yeah,
just to say you have a Lambo.
Just to say you have a Lambo. Honestly, if you had them both in front of me right now and you took the emblems off, I wouldn't be able to tell you which is which.
Well, you're just not rich enough yet, Mike.
Yet.
You know how we get there.
The Lambo.
You know what the equivalent of a Lamborghini in my life is? A fresh review.
Oh!
On the old Apple Podcast. Subscribe, review to the show. New episodes drop every Monday. And remember, this is a family-friendly daily dose of nonsense.
Weekly dose.
Did I say daily?
You better not be.
You wish.
Don't you put that on us.
It could absolutely, if you listen every day, it's daily.
That's actually a good point.
Memorize the show. Memorize each show, each and every week.
Hey, speaking of not memorization, but you mentioned our Twitter handle at Spitballers Pod. I had a couple questions come in from the website saying, "I've heard about these polls. These polls are excellent. You know, when we do a mock draft, which is not every show, where do I go vote for the winner?" Our polls are up on Twitter at Spitballers Pod, and I've got very sad news. The results of the condiment draft.
Has it gone final?
It hasn't gone final.
By the time you record the next episode, it's gone final.
That is true. I was just look. I won. I took it down in dominant fashion. No big surprise. But I was sad that Mike. So Andy and I have both finished last place in different polls at a bottom-dwelling 8% of the vote.
I don't know how you possibly get that few of votes.
Hey, for a while,
it's called the small world ride, bro.
For a while, you were down there, but Mike is up to 11% of the vote.
I got up to 11?
It's disgusting.
Oh!
As were his 4 condiment selections. But we move on. You guys ready to jump in?
Yes, sir.
Would you rather?
All right, let's start with this one. I've decided to go blank slate today, by the way.
I love it.
I have no idea what any of these questions are.
Oh, I thought you were turning into Dana Carvey. Smash hit comedy.
Blank slate?
It's either blank or clean slate. It might be clean slate.
In which case, it's a fail of a reference.
Mike's references, so spectacular. I don't even get them when he explains them. All right, would you rather fight Mike Tyson one time?
It is clean slate.
Oh.
Dang it!
You idiot.
Oh.
Would you rather fight Mike Tyson one time or talk to him for the rest of your life?
Talk like him.
Oh, talk like him.
Yes.
Proof that Andy has not read these questions.
If it's talk to, Mike Tyson is he is an interesting cat.
You either have Mike Tyson's voice or you go in the ring with him once.
Are we talking Mike Tyson now?
We're talking.
Or Mike Tyson?
This is Mike Tyson.
No. Well,
I got this voice for the rest of my life, man.
No. I'm not talking about the voice, Jason. He had that voice when he was the world heavyweight champion. But I'm
trying
saying,
to find a loophole.
Do I have to fight Mike Tyson now, or do I fight Mike Tyson when he was peak?
In his prime, Mike.
It's not going to make a difference.
No, it really wouldn't, but we'll go Mike Tyson in your prime.
Yeah, I agree. For the purpose of the question, it's got to be the one-punch man, Mike Tyson himself.
If you're playing
you did that voice very well, by the way.
Thank you.
If you're playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, he is one-punch man. He takes you out.
What?
I can't get in the ring with him.
The downside of fighting
Mike
Tyson once is there's a realistic possibility that I die. I am just fully deceased from one punch.
That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario after fighting, if you come out talking like this the rest of your life, and then I have to do both.
That's more high pitched than I think he's ever been. That's like Mickey Mouse's version of Mike Tyson.
Yeah, look, I'm going in the ring, okay? Because
he's getting it over with. Band-Aid. I'm just ripping it off.
Do you want to be knocked out instantly or slowly pummeled?
Oh no, I want to go lights out right away. Never remember that it happened, but I hope there's a video.
But what if he chooses to just mess around? And he go
body shots.
He's going body jab.
Pop goes the kid.
He goes little jab. Oh, and the fighter goes down. I'm going down first. No matter what.
Okay, so if you're throwing the fight, you're breaking the question.
He misses my face. I'm going down.
No, you have to fight Mike Tyson, and you have to fight him for 3 rounds.
Okay, you want to know the truth.
Unless you get knocked out.
You want to know the truth. The truth is, if I had to fight Mike Tyson, which obviously I do, because I'm not going to speak like him for the rest of my life.
Your podcast game would be in trouble.
Yeah, I think our audio quality goes down a few rungs. But if I have to fight Mike Tyson, I am going in there genuine, honest to goodness. I would go in there to see how good I want to try to beat him. I want to try to dodge, duck, jab, punch. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge.
I am totally with you, Jason. And
I want to get one punch in. I want to ask him from across the room, Mike, let me get the first one in, please.
He would let you.
What would he say back?
Yeah,
certainly.
You got it, dude. You got it, man. Just coming with the best shot. I don't have a clue. It's gone off the rails. I feel like I started okay with Mike Tyson, but it's just gotten worse.
You are the first person in the history of impressions where the impression gets worse over time.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? My impression's so good.
You got it. I'm fighting Mike Tyson. I'm taking this thing to the limit and hoping that I survive and my concussion is not too bad.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Would you rather have only 2 long yellow front teeth like a beaver or no teeth at all? So you're a gummy bear.
Good question.
Or you are 2 long yellow front teeth.
Just the picture of having 2 super long front beaver teeth.
It's not enough that they're really long beaver teeth that are white. These are yellow.
Oh man. But at least then you could eat things.
Of course, you could do a lot more than that. You could carve
you can build dams,
wooden house.
You could be an exceptional woodworking artist.
Now
right?
beavers technically have bottom teeth too that they use.
Yes, they
in
don't
conjunction
just have
with their
teeth.
2 top teeth. So you're like a deformed beaver.
But if you have no teeth at all,
which I've been called before,
if you have no teeth at all, you cannot carve wood with your teeth.
That is true. If you have no teeth at all, you gotta buy that stock in Jamba Juice because you are going to be spending so much money.
How expensive that is.
Fan.
You're not a big fan of Jamba Juice?
I'm really not.
What is your smoothie place
Unless
of choice?
they would prefer to sponsor said podcast, in which case, no. I would go Naked Juice. I love Naked Juice. I'm more of a buy it off the shelf type of guy. I don't want to wait while you make it.
This is, again, both of these situations are going to vastly impact your podcast game.
Ooh, good point. What if you had no teeth and you were Mike Tyson? I can't even get it out.
The visual of Jason trying to do that.
Hey, man, welcome to the Spitballers Podcast.
What is happening? Okay,
no teeth is a major issue. Because I'm assuming you can't just pop a few dentures in there.
No, that's against the rules.
Here's the rule. You can pop dentures in, but they have to be just 2 giant yellow front teeth.
perfect.
That's the rule. That's the loophole.
Oh, man. I think you have to
I think I'd go that way, though, because I could pop those bad boys out at nighttime.
Ooh. So you're taking both.
Yeah,
you're taking no teeth
with the gummies.
with the denture of the beaver teeth. I think we nailed it.
All right. Would you rather consistently have dry eyes or a constant runny nose?
Whoa. So I can tell you, as a fella who grew up with horrific allergies.
What was your nickname again?
No, misspelled a nasal spray.
Nasal spray.
But here's the technique that I've learned, because I've had many days where my nose is just a leaky faucet. And you know how some people, they get the septum pierced, right in the middle of your nose.
You know some people. Yeah, you know some people that
with
do that.
Like
yes.
the ox ring.
It's so like a bull ring type of a piercing.
We go with ox, Mike. Us on the outside of the piercing world. We go with oxen.
With an oxen ring. Go on. Not all of us have cool piercings and tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, you should look into it, number one. Number two.
Did you ever have that?
What?
The oxen ring.
The oxen ring.
No, but that leads me to the point of my story where I didn't have an oxen ring piercing, but I would wear a tissue in my nose like it
hidden?
No, you could see it.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe tucked way up in there.
No. It looks like I have a ring through my septum that is actually a Kleenex. Yes. I would have to do this because otherwise my nose would just be running.
Around the house or at the club?
I don't really care. You know how my style goes.
Wow. I feel like that's like a bloody nose. You just roll up the...
Yes, it's similar to that. But the problem with the runny nose is you wipe and you wipe and you wipe, and eventually your entire nose is just chapped.
Oh,
so if your nose is running, your entire life your nose is running.
You have the red nose too. You have the red nose and upper lip and the soreness.
You have to do. You're
but
not
dry eyes. Dry eyes. You're going to bed at 7 every night. I mean, you're like, because what happens is when you get dry eyes, you're dead tired all day long.
It hurts too.
It wears your eyes out.
When your eyes are really dry, it just all you want to do is close your eyelids and look at nothing. That sucks. So you have a solution.
Yes.
For the running. So
the oxen ring.
It is. It's not the most fashion forward look.
The Oregon Trail, that's where I learned about that.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy
That's where
thing.
I've learned about oxen, too. All my oxen stats.
Yeah.
So as
Ford the river, Mike.
As seen by the roundhouse kick fart heard around the world, I don't have shame. But I still feel like I would not be willing to wear the oxen ring paper towel out.
You've never experienced a multi-day runny nose,
But
then.
that's why I think I have to choose terrible, horrific dry eyes.
Oh, there's no way I'm taking it.
If you knew you had that for the rest of your life, runny nose, you would get some stylized tissue options going on.
Oh, hankies.
You'd be wearing the black hanky
polka
with
dots.
Yeah, the skull,
lightning
the skull hanky.
Skulls. You
just
feel accessorize
it. I feel like the germs would be out of control. Your fingers are always wet.
Your fingers. That's why you wear the.
But you got to do switch outs, don't you?
Oh, of course.
You've got like a quick draw.
One every 2.5 minutes. You.
No, maybe once an hour.
When I was a freshman in high school, that's when I got contacts for the first time. And these were not well-made contacts. These were astigmatism, like you've got to try contacts for the first time. I spent my entire freshman year with such irritated dry eyes that everybody, including the teachers I ran into, thought I was high at all times.
Uh-oh.
They were red. They were bloodshot. I was blinking like I was on some sort of drug. It was a disaster. The freshman girls did not like me. I didn't pick up any chicks.
So
nor would I with an oxen ring.
That's where I was going to go. Would you prefer to have the runny nose?
See, that's another
you can go runny nose and not do the ox ring.
Let's flippy floppy. Would you rather marry somebody that has a runny nose forever or dry eyes forever?
Oh, dry eyes. That's not even that's no problem. That does not affect me.
Give me a little kiss,
mine.
honey.
Yeah, I'm not doing the whole your nose is always a faucet. That not my wife.
You got to do the for those spouses that have the runny nose forever. You got to have them do the old the upside down Spider-Man kiss.
Oh,
then the nose goes back. Goes back up in their head.
Choke on their
phlegm?
drainage.
Are we done talking about this topic?
I guess.
Do you have any other thoughts? No. Okay,
Please, no.
we're moving on.
Our favorite things.
I like that we have talked extensively about poop
Yes.
on this show.
Yes.
Drainage. I mean, just a wide variety of topics about poop. But the thing that put you two off was snot.
Oh, so much worse.
How is snot worse than poop?
Well, because everybody poops, and I poop every
Everyone
day.
has snot too, Jason.
But I don't have snot problems every day. You know what I mean? Like
when my wife and I got married, we made a deal. I would handle all of the snot-related problems with the children, and she would handle all the throw-up-related problems.
Now, with
That's a
the
good
snot-related problems
Here's
with
what
the
happened.
kids.
I handled both.
But did you guys have the device where to help drain the kid's nose?
Yes.
Where you put it
Yes.
on and then you suck through the tube.
Yes, it's very difficult mentally to
like
do
a
it.
man.
It's difficult to do.
You got to do it.
Yeah,
you have no choice.
When your
Did
kid
you-
is suffering,
now wait, Andy, you had the one where you suck through the tube or the ball that
no,
no.
the ball is garbage.
yeah, I've had both, but I mean, we have the one where you suck through the tube.
it works so much better.
It works so well, but it's a mental hurdle.
Oh yeah, because you're sucking the snot out of another human.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put that. This
No,
is
no,
just
that's
really
exactly
what's
what
happening.
you're
There's
doing.
a genetic match in that snot, though, with yours. So that's a little bit better.
True.
And more importantly,
You're
there's
getting a piece of you back.
more importantly, there is a filter that stops it from coming.
There
into
is.
That
your
helps, too. Our favorite things during this segment, someone from social media or the website sends us in a question. This is our favorite things from Twitter. What are your 3 favorite smells?
Wow,
3 favorite smells.
man, only 3. My list is so long.
Yes.
I'm more curious if there is a smell that you love.
I have my number one. I mean, I have 3 smells here, but my number one favorite smell is a pair of brand new sneakers.
Really?
Yes.
So you like going into a shoe store where
Oh, those
the
do
new
smell
shoes-
pretty good.
You love Payless, Shame on you.
Payless that's stinky shoes.
unless they'd like to be a sponsor.
Because it's the smell of the leather and everything. I'm not going into Payless for their plastic shoes, Jason.
Okay.
Which I was a Payless kid growing up, so I'm allowed to
There's
besmirch
nothing
them.
wrong with Payless for all the. Look, every
guys
pair
ever
of
been
my
to-
children's shoes come from Payless.
Yeah,
You guys
darn
ever
right.
been to Paymore?
Oh,
No.
that's a worse store.
Not as many people go in, but they make the same amount of money.
But a pair of a pair of real leather boots.
I can't believe that's your
my-
first pick
Oh
there.
my goodness, it is. Look, the senses get running, the blood gets boiling.
Really?
Yeah, I get my nose deep in there. Oh, it's fantastic.
Is there a better smell though than freshly baked chocolate chip cookies?
Ooh.
Or freshly baked pastries at all? Who
cinnamon
doesn't
rolls
love going
is
into a
on my
pastry
list.
shop and that smell, the smell of cooked bread?
Yeah, and I'll take it one step further. My favorite smell has to be the smell of cooked bread, yes, but also covered in sugar with icing donuts. Go to a donut shop.
Do
smell.
they have a special smell?
Oh heck yeah! How often do you go to a donut place? Because I go weekly, and I know the smell of a good donut shop.
He's a nose detective.
So what are
walk
you
in-
smelling when you go into a donut? Are you smelling
I'm
the bread
smelling
and the
bread
sugar?
frying and the
Oh.
sugar.
I mean, there's got to be
dripping.
coffee mixed in there as well.
Oh yeah. So a donut shop. Donut shop has to be my favorite smell.
Give me the best smelling donut shop. After you already turned on Jamba Juice.
Yeah. Sorry, Jamba.
We talking Krispy Kremes. We talking Dunkin'.
No, oh man, Krispy Kreme might be my favorite place, but I don't think that wins the smell battle. Usually the smell battle is won by the small mom and pop shops that are, just in a strip mall, those type.
What's a smell that most people don't like that you do like?
My farts.
Don't say that.
No,
I'm just saying.
this is a true.
You don't like the smell of your...
The first thing that popped into my head was my farts.
Look, no
Come
one.
on, you're both disgusting.
Yes, it is, and because it's
That's
this,
a curiosity smell.
Yes.
That's not a like...
but you can't stop, and you have to.
Oh,
admit-
you guys are the worst.
No, Jason knows what I'm
I
talking
know
about.
exactly what and so do the listeners. Be honest with yourself. You know what is happening here. You know nobody wants to smell somebody else's fart. That's disgusting.
That's gross.
But if it's yours.
You go, oh, it's so bad. Hold on. Yeah, it's so bad. Oh,
It's just
hold on.
confirmation.
I'm going in for a third. No, it's terrible.
Oh.
You are lying to yourself if you don't.
You're lying to the public.
There is a massive
You go
difference
quattro.
between the curiosity sniff and liking
You
something.
go at least
I
4
like
sniffs.
the smell of gasoline.
I think a
that's
lot
good.
of people do.
Yeah, my
I love
wife-
it.
Really?
Yes.
I think it smells wonderful.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So-
Rubbing alcohol smells good.
Now that's a weird one.
That is
Okay.
that is weird.
That is?
Also,
Yes.
I don't think that's good for you.
No, I'm not out. I'm not out there pursuing this.
You know what I love the smell of? Over and over.
When my
Spray
wife
paint
was
in a bag.
yes,
It's better and
Can't
better.
get enough of those
Oh.
markers. Am I right?
yeah. When my wife was pregnant with our twins back in the day, so she didn't get like hunger cravings, but she got smell cravings, and
Interesting.
everything was terrible for you. She loved the smell of gasoline. Couldn't get it enough. She doesn't fill up the tank. She hasn't filled up the tank since she's been pregnant. That's my job. But I wasn't allowed. She needed to get out there and sniff some gasoline. She would literally go when we're at Costco. She'd go to the tire aisle. Go to the tire shop and be like,
Rubber?
yeah. I mean, it was just basically bad chemicals. She was addicted
Very
to.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to tackle this next one? This one's from Austin from the website. What is your hottest take that people will most likely hate? So a food, a movie, your opinion that is so contrarian. This is like Mike's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Up is down, down is up, black is white, green is blue.
My
Here,
list was,
I've got Mike's list for you.
my list was so long.
I have no doubt.
I can sum up your list in one word.
Okay.
Food.
Okay.
All of your food takes are the worst.
Get ready, because it's a food take.
Oh, God.
I went through this list. I felt like Santa Claus going over the list of all the children of the world, just looking at my bad takes.
Yeah, it's a big naughty list.
I get it. And I shared this one on a recent trip we had. The fantasy footballers, we went on the road, and I shared this take with you. And Jason was the look on your face when I told you that if given the option for dinner, if I can have a gourmet cheeseburger,
Oh, my gosh, I remember this.
a gourmet cheeseburger versus a high quality, very fancy steak restaurant, get their filet mignon, whatever it is, whatever cut you prefer.
Yeah, big money.
I will take the cheeseburger over the steak.
That's just so
Every
ludicrous
time.
and upsetting. I love cheeseburgers. I'm not besmirching cheeseburgers. But you go get a Ruth's Chris steak that is perfect and tender, a filet
You would take
mignon.
a burger over that? Over
Yeah,
a steakhouse steak, like a
A
$200
premium.
steak?
Yes, but we're not talking about a Big Mac. I'm talking about
But you
like
can't premium burgers to the same degree.
Would you? Does that?
You can.
Now, Mike.
You can have a much better cut of meat, better cooked. and
Mike
everything.
is he's on keto, so he doesn't have carbs and bread. Would you still say that answer about like cutting with a fork and knife a burger over that fine steak?
Probably not.
Okay.
But I'm
So
talking
it's the whole
full,
package.
the full experience,
The most
fun and
reasonable
everything.
food take he has ever said in his life was probably not. I probably wouldn't take a hamburger patty over the filet mignon.
right.
I would
I for sure would.
probably take the filet.
If I don't get the bun, then I'll take the steak.
I can't remember if I mentioned this on the Spitballers or not, but I mean, I know that one of my most contrarian takes is that I think Meryl Streep is a terrible actress.
It was a question that was supposed to come up, and it kept moving from show to show. I don't think it ever made it on the air.
Yeah, but
So now you may air your grievances.
yeah, I mean, she is without a doubt she's the most overrated actress of all time. That's not up for debate. And you come at me with all her awards and all her Oscars, but that's my point. You're making my point is that she's crazy overrated. Why is she winning all these awards?
Hold on. So if someone comes to you in defense of Meryl Streep and says, "But look at all the Oscars, look at the Academy Awards that she has won," you say,
Yes.
"Yeah, you've made my point." But their point was she was awarded for being a great actress.
My point
By the
is
consensus of the world.
my point is that she's so overrated that she has confused the world into believing. You want to know her trick? I mean, the best trick for an actor or actress is to somehow become popular while being ugly. Oh, you're such a good actor. Oh, Steve Buscemi is such a good actor.
Oh, what are you doing?
This is probably my. Hey, we were asked what's the hottest
You're a
take people will
monster.
most likely hate.
But you are just attacking people.
But no, here's the thing.
Who else is not?
I'm not saying.
Are you saying only pretty people are good actors and actresses?
No. What I'm saying is that when you can succeed in Hollywood without being Hollywood hot,
that means you must be great.
No, it means that people assume that you must be great. Thank you, Andy.
Man, Jason, you could have been a great actor.
Oh, man. People are going to really assume I'm a good actor.
And a bad person.
Yeah. And for the record, I'm not saying Meryl Streep is like...
Steve Buscemi is a national treasure, and you go after that, man?
I love Steve Buscemi.
I just watched Armageddon last night, and he is
Steve
fantastic.
Buscemi. He is fantastic. But he is not, of the caliber actor he's not Tom Hanks. But he doesn't look as good as Tom Hanks, so he's up there.
Wow.
But
these are Hollywood hot takes.
Yeah.
Because Tom Hanks is a good-looking man.
Yes, he is.
For me, it's been. I'm just going to bring my hot take up that is proven wrong by billions and billions and billions of dollars, and that is I don't like superhero movies.
Yes, this is unreasonable.
And I'll qualify that. I don't like superhero movies in the last 10 years, pretty much, because
when they've gotten good.
According to most people, that's when they've gotten good. Jason, I found out yesterday.
Give me the Riddler Batman.
I don't want that either. But I like the original Batman. I like live action battles. I like character-driven movies.
By original Batman, do you mean Adam West or Michael Keaton?
No, not that old. Michael Keaton. I like movies where they are physically hitting each other. It's not like CGI hitting each other. It's not swinging through explosions. I think that all the modern-day Marvel movies are identical. They're all the same story arc. They're all the same everything. They always win in the end. They always try to get you to laugh. They always explode. It's just...
I don't think someone's seen enough Marvel movies.
Also, you're mad that superheroes win every time.
I'm mad that...
that's the thing. That's the shtick.
Do you want to eat the same thing over and over and over again and pay a bunch of money for it?
If it's a filet mignon or a superhero movie, then count me in.
Now, I found out the other day, though, like this is just different strokes for different folks because Jason, when we spend our company credit card and like very responsible business owners, we redeem all of the points for AMC gift cards every month.
You're darn right.
So I've got, hundreds of dollars of AMC gift cards just stacked up in my account. Jason never has any because they go to movies all the time, and he'll watch any kids movie.
I love kids
that
movies.
exists just to go with the kids. They bore me. So maybe this is a deeper
kids
problem.
Movies or superhero movies?
Kids movies bore me too.
Oh, wow.
But would you go to any kids movie and consider that like a time well spent, Mike?
I will go to almost.
Yeah, look, I've been to some bad ones. I had to go to the movie theater to see 9 Lives with Kevin Spacey. And that movie should have been over at the first life. It was the worst movie I've ever experienced in the theater. I'm definitely not saying all kids' movies are great. But while we were touring for the Fantasy Footballers in New York City this last little while ago, I got a text that the tickets had just been purchased, like my account. The tickets had been purchased for Hotel Transylvania 3. And I was like, no, I wanted to see that.
The Hotel Transylvanias are great.
They are fantastic.
They are very, very funny with Sandler and Sandberg. I love those movies. And if the wife took the kids to that, like something like that, Transylvania, I would be upset.
You would
that I missed it.
Okay.
Now, granted, I was out of the state and not able to help as a parent, so she
she doesn't feel that bad.
No.
I mean, I'll take this to another level. If the kids were taken to a Pixar movie without me, I mean, the family's done.
Yeah, it's a divorce.
I'm leaving. You do not exclude me.
We want to keep the families together. We are a family show, but so this is really we're having a life advice segment here. If you want to keep families together, do not separate the family from Pixar.
Oh, Incredibles 2? If you saw that without me,
I would say incredible.
Sign this paper.
I think it's time to get into our draft. What do you guys think?
That's fine by me.
The Spitballers Draft.
All right, Mike, why don't you let the people know what we're drafting today?
So today, and for those who are new to the show,
let them know what's going on.
A mock draft. We brought this over from our other show, the Fantasy Footballers. We're all about fantasy football content. And what you do, you draft your team, which means you take turns selecting from a list of players. And in this case, we are selecting action heroes. So guys and gals that are known for being in action movies.
Yes. You are assembling a cast.
And you're assembling your cast, your team, etc. And
man.
Andy is lucky enough to have the first pick.
There's
so many great choices.
Good options.
There are. You could definitely. I don't think I'm going to screw this up.
Okay.
But maybe in your opinion I will. I'm going to take Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's the number one pick.
Yep, that's
Arnold
the one I want.
is he's the in football terms he's the stud running back for this roster. Arnold Schwarzenegger, my number one pick. There are other guys that I'd love to see fall to me in the second round, but I'm going with Arnold to bait. I ain't losing with no 11% in this vote, boys.
No,
not if you've got Arnold.
Arnold's good for 20% of the vote.
Just by himself. In one bicep.
The list of movies.
I think I put a T at the end of
certainly
bicep.
did. That was a bicep. Oh, man.
All right.
See, here's the problem. I've got 2 grade A guys.
Now, it's Mike's pick, though.
I know.
Oh, okay.
And I'm third. And I'm like, I'm already going to go until I'm going to be under 10%. I know it.
Good. Mike, you are on the clock.
I have the second pick.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is gone. You cannot pick him. I'm sorry. The Terminator, the Predator, Total Recall.
Yeah. I am struggling here because there's 2 guys that I want to go from. Just absolute classic.
Yes.
Action heroes. I do believe that one will do better in the polls.
Oh,
So now it's purity. See, you have to trust the spitwads out there.
Yes.
You have to trust the listener to vote with, more discernment
Integrity.
than just the overarching Arnold Schwarzeneggers of the world. That
And
obviously
having
is going to
said
win.
that, and having my heart, because he's in my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
And he's still kicking butt and taking names. And that is Bruce Willis.
Yeah, that was my 102.
John McClane is the best action character of all time. He's realistic.
He's outstanding.
And yet superhuman.
Somehow
at the
I believe
exact
I
same
could
time.
be him.
That's what I mean.
I
He
can't
is
be
relatable.
Arnie. I don't have those abilities. But
You can't go double shotguns on a motorcycle while driving it?
probably not. So, Mike, with your number one pick in the first round, I took Arnie. You took Bruce. Jason, you're on the clock. And look, the decisions are difficult here.
This is tough because after those first, there's 6 guys that I have that I think are phenomenal, all worthy. There's like 20, but there's 6 that I've kind of got picked out where I like. But there's a real teardrop here, so I'm trying to think: do I go with my favorite? Do I go with the most popular? Do I go classic? Do I go new?
There are too many choices in some ways.
Yeah, this is going to be a 15-round draft. we need to be able to get to sleeper level. I think I'm going to go modern. I'm going to go. Look, I'm going to pivot. You guys have gone classic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm taking.
I know who you're taking.
I'm taking the current day number 1 action star. He's got a name that's one word. I'm taking The Rock.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
okay.
I knew exactly where he was going.
He's the Arnold,
of today.
We've had this conversation before of the action stars are not what they were in the 80s, and that's just because action movies, I think, are not made in the same way. The appetite for action movies is different now. But The Rock is a bona fide action star. There are not very many of them.
He still gets one-liners like the 80s. You just don't. It's not often in today's action movies that you get throwaway, ridiculous one-liners.
And I'll throw the name out there just for the sake of debate. One of the only other ones in the modern day is Jason Statham.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
He's in a lot of action movies.
He is one of those 6.
He's not going to be my pick here, which is why I bring it up. I'm back on the clock. This is very difficult.
If a name, here's what I'm putting this on you, because there is a name that should have been selected at the third pick, and then there's the guy that I want. So if you somehow pass on who should have been the third pick, I'm going to fully tilt and feel like I have to take him.
Interesting.
Look, I don't know, man. I might go a different direction than anybody thinks I'm going to go, and it's risky business.
John Wayne.
Oh, wait.
It's not John Wayne.
Oh.
You know what I'm going to do?
I thought the risky business was a hint.
It is a hint.
Oh. I don't know the movie.
I'm taking him.
That's a great pick.
I'm taking Jack Reacher. I'm taking Mission Impossible. I'm taking Top Gun. I'm taking Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that is great.
I'm
He's one of
taking
the
him
6.
because he is shown now, and Mission Impossible is out right now. He just keeps doing it. He broke his leg doing his own stunts. Tom Cruise has got staying power.
I'm tilting.
Those Jack Reacher movies
Is that who?
were incredible.
No, the guy is still on the
know.
board.
I know who you want, Mike, but I can't say it. But I'm going Arnie, Tom Cruise, my first 2 picks. Mike, you've got Bruce Willis. Who are you adding to this?
You have to take Rambo.
That's what it's.
You're taking Sly?
I have no
That was my
choice
next
here
pick.
but to take.
I know.
Are we going 3 or 4?
We're going 3.
Okay, so I'm taking Sylvester.
Oh, we gotta go 4.
I'm going Sylvester Stallone here.
Okay, we'll go 4. That's fine.
The fact that you could have had Arnold
I
and
know.
Stallone on the same team.
That was just a
Tom Cruise is very good.
that was a preferential pick. I
Yeah.
just don't love Sly Stallone.
Oh man,
I get it. Rambo,
Rocky?
unbelievable.
I mean, and he's still doing it. The Expendables. He showed up.
He's still doing it in a movie that makes fun of people still doing it.
I was just gonna throw
Yeah.
out the Guardians of the Galaxy. He is in there.
Yeah, all right. So you got Sly. I could have gone powerhouse duo. Those are kind of
wow.
the 2 top end. I went with Tom Cruise. Maybe that's a mistake.
Man.
Jason, you're on the clock.
Oh, this is tough. There's a guy that I want to have him on roster. I think I can get him late, but I know at some point, Mike, you're gonna grab him. I know.
Oh,
you
I
don't
know
grab
who
him
he's
right before.
taking.
Don't you dare.
So I don't know if I want to reach here.
Oh, I know
and
who it
just
is.
grab him.
Yeah, because
Oh man, look, I went modern, so I gotta go some throwback here. I'm taking the Splits. I'm taking the blood sport. Give me Jean-Claude Van Damme.
yeah, he's on my list of guys that I would think about drafting in the 5th round.
Oh, dang it!
Action star. Look, I get it. Van
Oh,
Damme. He had his time in the sun, and Bloodsport is a classic.
I'm doubling down here.
Modern.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, there are a lot of great choices out there. Several that I may regret not taking right here. I'm bringing Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm taking
That's what I thought
Keanu
Jason
Reeves.
was gonna take.
That's what I thought so too. I just part of me just wants Mike not to have him, but
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is legit. John Wick, The Matrix, the Speed movies, which the first Speed
Keanu
was
is-
unbelievable, and Keanu does his stunts too. All 3 of my guys take care of their own stunts.
You want to talk
I'm
about a
tilting
stunt
over here.
man?
Oh no, are you going where I think you're going?
I'm talking. You not just does some of his
Oh,
stunts.
crap.
He does insane stunts.
Give me a
Crap.
break.
Insane stunts that could literally kill him. That is Jackie
Yeah, that's what I-
Chan. I cannot believe.
I'm so happy that you're picking him.
that Jackie Chan came around.
I was
to
tilting,
me
and now I'm back.
in the in the third. Oh wait, that because you weren't going to take Jackie Chan.
No, I'm not gonna take Jackie
Okay,
Chan.
that the person who says I'm not going to take Jackie Chan in that voice is someone who has not actually seen Jackie Chan movies.
I have watched Jackie Chan movies. I've watched him do these amazing stunts. I like it, but I want my action stars to be more about action movies, not comedies.
Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah, it's more of a Rush Hour flavor. And
Ooh.
you look
Have you
back.
seen Rumble in the Bronx?
No, but that's not what people think of.
Look.
When you say Jackie Chan, what movie comes to mind? Rush Hour.
Yeah, that may be the high grossing
I'll take
one.
Eddie Murphy as my action star.
Eddie
Beverly
Murphy.
Hills Cop was amazing.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Jackie Chan. They don't make action heroes. They don't make people like Jackie Chan anymore. Who does everything? Who risks his life for stunts in a movie and is the actual face.
Yeah, I mean, this is no disrespect to Jackie Chan. He is amazing. It was more disrespect to your pick.
I mean,
Who's your pick, Jay?
All right.
Wait. So we're going 4 then.
You were going 4.
All right, fantastic.
Well, the fact that Jason Statham
Wait,
dropped
this
to me.
is Mike's 3rd pick, though. Or Jason's 3rd pick.
This is my third
He's
pick.
got The Rock and Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's got a 3rd coming up.
Yeah.
okay.
I have
you-
Arnie, Cruise, Keanu. You have Bruce Lee, Sly Stallone, and Jackie Chan.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
And I'm going to take The Rock, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Jason Statham.
Yeah, that's
I mean, he
it's
is
fantastic.
look, the Megalodon is coming out. And Jason Statham, without a doubt, will punch a shark in the mouth.
If there's a weakness for Jason Statham, it's his ability, in my opinion, to pick movies that he should do.
That is correct.
Absolutely
He
fair.
is very capable, but he's not in classics the way that would be my one point against him.
When you guys think of Jason Statham, what movie do you think of?
What was that car movie?
Yeah.
You're
taking-
Death Race?
I don't remember.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a big problem
There's
for
a
Jason
problem.
Statham. I mean, I have mine, and it's the Crank series because they're
Yes.
so outrageous.
It's the Fast and Furious series.
What?
What do you mean, what?
No, Jason Statham is
He's not a stalwart in those.
Crank or the Transport.
Furious 7.
If it's not Crank, it's The Transport.
We're figuring. That's the movie I was thinking about.
Yeah,
The Transport.
It's a car movie.
Yes. All right. My final pick.
Oh, we're going 4?
I've got the muscles with Arnie. I've got the stunts with Cruise. I've got the impeccable gun work of Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Oh,
really
And
so
I'm gonna finish it off with a more advanced martial artist
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
than
Wait.
Jackie Chan.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to go with Bruce.
the original.
All right.
Bruce Lee.
Yes.
The big boss. The way of the dragon will round out my 4. Arnie, Cruz, Keanu, Bruce.
Yes, that's a fantastic pick. I never actually got into Bruce Lee movies, but I fully respect what the man has done. And I also respect this guy because
I'm afraid of who you're going to pick because I think you can make a pick here, Mike, and potentially win.
Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford.
Really?
You
Yeah,
gotta,
okay.
You need to inspect the body of work.
No, I realize
from the Blade Runner. It wasn't a great movie, but Indiana Jones 4.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Blade Runner.
No. How dare you?
High five, Andy.
Blade Runner is amazing. You get off my plane. One of the greatest lines in the history of cinema.
Oh, that's the president.
Yes.
What's the name of that movie? Air
Air
Force One?
One. Harrison Ford was an action hero among all action heroes, and the fact that I have him combined with Stallone, Willis, and Jackie Chan.
This may be our closest vote yet.
Yes. Oh, it certainly will be.
Man, so I'm between two guys
between
here.
Well,
me
you
and
can tell
Andy.
us who you're between
Yes,
because
because I'm the final pick.
you're the final pick.
Trying to decide here between Liam Neeson
He's on my short list.
and Chuck Norris.
Oh, he's not even on my list.
I
Yeah,
mean, look,
I decided between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris.
that when you said I'm taking the karate guy.
Yeah, but
I-
Bruce Lee will kick Chuck Norris's butt.
Well,
Yeah.
oh man,
Because here's the thing: when I think of Chuck
Chuck Norris doesn't lose fights.
the thing about Chuck Norris is it's either one of these. They're very funny, but the Chuck Norris jokes, or it's the total Jim. I don't even think about a character that Chuck Norris played in a movie or a TV show.
I completely agree with you. It's the jokes. It's the
Chuck Norris was in a movie when I was a kid that people hunted people. I don't know the name of the movie.
Right.
People were freed into it's like the original Hunger Games. They were freed into this open
I
country.
think we talked about that on
And I
I'm
referenced
telling you,
the
it
best.
scarred me. It scarred me as a kid.
I can't think of the name of it. Though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that's one of the problems with Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
but the Chuck
Texas
Norris
Ranger.
I get all the
I'm
jokes.
a TV action star.
this guy.
All right.
I get all the
Are you
jokes.
going Chuck or are you going what are you doing?
But I look. I'm not taking
Are you
Chuck
zigging?
Norris. I'm taking Liam Neeson.
That's a much better pick.
He has been taken.
Oh,
See, I've got my thoughts on Liam Neeson, the action star. Anytime your action star career starts post 60 years old, I'm not down to clown.
No, see, I disagree.
That's all quick cuts, buddy. He ain't doing that.
This
you
is-
seen
as an
Highlander?
action star? Yeah, thank you. But as an action star, when you are
Qui-Gon Jinn, get off my lawn.
put Liam Neeson in Taken against Harrison Ford in the last Star Wars movie, and it's like, oh man. Well,
No,
they're both
the
older,
geriatric
but
empire-
one of them looks amazing, and you're afraid of him, and the other one's like,
there's got to be.
why is he
Hold
walking
on.
with
That's fair.
What's
a limp?
what is the age gap here? Because Liam Neeson is 66.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford is, wait for it, 76. So you're comparing a
Fights
guy
like 85.
in his 70s.
Fights like 85. It looks like 76. Fights like 85. All right, final rosters. I have Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves, Bruce Lee. Mike has Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone, Jackie Chan, and Harrison Ford. Jason has The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He has Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jason Statham, and Liam Neeson. Cast your vote on Twitter at Spitballers Pod. Thank you for joining us for another episode of The Spitballers.
Absolutely. You're all beautiful people.
Beautiful,
you.
beautiful.
Tune
people.
in next Monday for your extra dose.
Does Mike Tyson want to say goodbye?
Yeah, Jason.
I also learned that ugly people can't act. That's what I learned on the show today.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the Spitballers Podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.